basically, I'm going to tell you a few stories that I know from when I first met them. There's been some continuous breakfast meals that I've never been invited to because Lauren's wife's been making breakfast for quite a few years.
Fine dining.
Fine dining, and they've always had their afternoon tea. And of course, I get the scripts that are left over at the end. So all in all, basically, Lauren and Donnie have tried to straighten me out. And I've tried my best. I've learned a lot from the two of them, and I'm going to really miss them, and I'm sure everyone else will as well.
Just a little guidance, that was all. Straight and narrow.
Well, like Joanne says, it's going to be hard to replace either Lauren or Donnie, let alone both of them. At the same time, not very often that I can say that they were here before this place was built, but they were.
Yes, we were. Yes, we were.
You know, they've been, that just goes to show how long a career, successful career they've had with Canada Post, and certainly wish them all the best, long and happy retirement. Thank you for all the years.
Yep, thank you very much. Thank you.
Thanks, Dan.
Yeah.
Tell them what you really think, you guys.
So I guess this is where we come in. Every year, I guess, we'll see another guy go down the road that's going to retire, and these guys are no exception. 80 years is a long time. Mine's coming soon, but 80 years, that'd be an icon. That would have to be, right? Saying that, I can remember many years ago when I came in that front door 30 years ago, the first guy to meet me was Jimmy Boyd, Ted's father, and he shook my hand and he said to me, I want to take you around, I want to introduce you to every single man in here. And that's what they did in the old days. Everybody knew each other, we were all family. So it took us all around, shook each other's hand, and Don and Lauren were two of the guys that I met at that time. So over the years, I watched them and learned off them, and that's what you do when you're a rookie. You learn off all the older guys, and you learn all the things to do and not to do, and you learn the ropes. So saying that, it didn't take long before I learned what it had to be a character, right? So I'm talking about character in the terms of not being a character, but having character. Right?
You're a character, all right.
Having a character to stay around for 80 years in one place for a long time. And saying that, I just want to congratulate these guys. I know that Nancy has made up a couple little things here. There's the photographs. I know those guys were pretty tight. These are photographs of Albert and Lauren and Don, and all the signatures are on there of everybody. There's one each for them. Nancy went out of her way to do the gauntlet for these guys because I know she loves them, and I know that. And there's a bag each. Also, what we've done as usual, what we always do in here when our brothers and sisters go away, we get cards for them. These are sort of a downsized card. We generally get the great big giant ones, but we're running out of them because the older guys are going now, right? I'd just like to say that these cards, a lot of times, we pass them on to the individuals. They read them, but there's a lot of thought that goes into all the different little quotations and all the little things. Actually, some of the people, when they were writing them down this time, were quite taken, and they had to spend a minute to really think that these two guys were leaving, because when you're family and you're together every day, a lot of times you don't always say hello. Sometimes you'll grunt or you'll moan when you go by each other, or sometimes you'll say hello. But every day for 40 years is a long time to see somebody. So that's the way it is when you're family. When you're second family and you come in the door every day and everybody sees you, we just like to say everybody in here not only loves you guys, they're going to miss you, but we appreciate every day that you've been here. All right?
Yay! Woo!
Thanks again, guys. Happy retirement.
Speed! Speed!
Well, I'll say at times I think my humor was probably a little dry over some of your heads, but I didn't insult too many of you. So I think those who knew me in a little closer click would kind of come over and say, geez, I don't think that sounded right. Have to backtrack and be a little nicer the next day. far as Canada Post for me, the wages, the working environment in the last, well, I won't say the last 5 years, but before that has been as good as it gets for me, really. It's been a good job, I've enjoyed it, and that's about it. Thank you very much.
What about the
I'd
past
just like to
5
say
years?
thanks to everybody. It's been great working with
That
this.
guy.
Obviously, 11 years so long. You couldn't get rid of me. I'd just like to say thanks a lot. It's been great.